Hi, I'm Matt Murphy with Boston Virtual Imaging. You're watching the first of a series of videos we'll be doing where we go out and we talk with people who are actively involved in the industries which we service. This first video is all about how the snow of the winter of 2015 affected the real estate market. Between January and March of 2015, over 100 inches of snow fell on Boston, and we just hit the record for the snowiest winter ever here in the Boston area. And we've been getting a lot of questions from people asking us about what we think of all this snow and how it has affected the real estate market. So what we decided to do is go out and talk with people who are in the industry. We went out, we talked with people in 6 different offices to ask them how they think all of this snow has affected the market, and this is what they had to say.
Well, first of all, I don't think there's any question that it has impacted the marketplace, and unfortunately, negatively. Not just real estate, I think a lot of businesses have felt it.
The snow had a dramatic impact on the real estate market. I mean, just to give you some statistics, so from January 1st to January 14th, pending home sales were up 20%. It was very exciting. We all thought, wow, we're going to sail through winter, have a mild winter, it's going to be an early spring. And then January 26th came and everything changed, and we got all that snow. And overall in February, pending home sales were down 19%. Homes listed was down 34%.
You know, with all the snow that we had, the market clearly came to a screeching halt for periods. The interesting part was that even if it came to a screeching halt, people were still doing some business, and it was a decision, I believe, that listing agents made and sellers made as to whether or not they wanted to go through the headache of putting their property on the market during a storm.
Just recently I was showing one of Debbie's really high-end properties, and as we were walking through going on the tour, I came up to the 2nd floor and all of the bedroom doors were closed because the client travels quite a bit. So as I opened the bedroom door, there was water streaming through the electrical fixture.
After the 17th, you know, when the snow hit, the first storm hit, everything came to a screeching halt. And, you know, given the weather pattern, I mean, it was just sustained. And so all of that business, the business that we have coming in this spring, was pushed off to April and May at this point.
There is inventory coming on, but it's going to be a little bit later, probably closer to the end of March, beginning of April. So what I think will happen is usually when we're wrapping up our spring market, kind of end of May, you know, beginning of June, I think that's going to spill over a little bit into the July, August time frame.
The interesting thing is that the people that I'm talking to about listing, and I think that most agents are talking to about listing, we are all encouraging sellers to get their properties on the market. So the fact that the inventory is not coming on, my only guess is that those are people who aren't even talking to agents because they're just not mentally ready yet, just with all the weather. They think that it's going to be a problem. They think they'll sell for less because they're not going to have the curb appeal. It's too difficult to get to the house or whatever. But the listings that are coming on are having great attendance at their open houses. They're getting multiple offers, and they're selling for sometimes shocking prices. We have an agent out in the Worcester market who had a buyer that really wanted to buy this home, this certain home. And the home was well priced, of course. That's what draws the buyers out. They had 3 feet of snow in the driveway. My agent said, look, there's 3 feet of snow in the driveway, the walkways, there's no getting in this house. The buyer said, I'll bring a shovel. The buyer showed up early, shoveled the path. They went in, saw the home, and they made an offer. So it just goes to show that, yes, the market slowed down. Yes, there were less buyers looking. Yes, there were less sellers listing. But when there's something on that is a good enough value, I don't care how many blizzards there are, the buyer will get there.